Hello, brothers and sisters of land. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down in nitty gritty, under 10 minutes at least. Okay. If any comments, suggestions, or insults, you put it down below. Okay. I will monitor it, screen it, and keep it up there. If it's stupid, I'll delete it. And if you become an asshole, you have to be a particular type of asshole for me to allow it to be shown. Okay. But as I was saying before, remember I was talking about all of the masturbation until the robots come? I got a description. Look at my description box and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. MGTOW, this is the future. Okay. And I put it down there. You should click on the link. You can actually see this is the beginning of the product. It's not complete yet. It's still in its early stages. But I would say, oh, this is doing a pretty good job. But they didn't have too many black sisters up there. That's my only problem. What they gonna make out of the plastic, okay? But this video is going to be called Sex Robots. And like I said before, women's downfall is going to be because of that. Because men are getting tired of the shit. They don't want women to be cheating on them and shit like that. So, think about this. I have a curious question. What could a woman do in reverse, though, to counter these precautionary problems that may occur for themselves? Okay, how can they prevent this thing from harming them? Okay, what can women do? Women can't really do anything because they already have dildos in store or anything like that. Can women create their own robotic males, okay, to be submissive and subservient? That would be a big business. That would be the future. It kind of reminds me of a particular anime I used to watch called Ergo Proxy, which I would like y'all to watch, where these people in the future had their own particular android and bot, which is very professionally done anime movie, very dark. Okay, I told you I gave it a 9 out of 10, or you could consider it a 10 out of 10. Ergo Proxy. I'll even put that down there in the description box. You can watch the first episode or whatever. But you got to understand something. You know, when everybody's going for sex robots, then the world will be better off, okay? Because people get tired of paying. They just pay one fee, okay, to get the pussy reconstruction, the penis reconstruction, so we don't have to worry about that shit. And it feels synthetic, okay? And even though we already are an advanced robot ourselves, as the human species are, as we are, okay, we're the closest thing, okay? They can create it, they're going to try to duplicate it. At the same time, I think the best thing to do is to do artificial insemination and train the children, okay? You know, people will say that it's inhumane to do such a thing. But what's the difference, okay? It's like you got these naturally born humans from the womb, okay, trained, okay, to be sexual slaves for society, right? Okay, and they don't have no electronic thing in their body, you know what I'm saying? Like, as you see, they're making synthetic android type sex robots, okay? But I wonder what the outcome is going to be. If all of the men is paying who have the money, but particularly the money to purchase these sex dolls, okay? Then of course, what would the females be doing? Would they be left out in the cold? Okay. Of course, I don't think so, because the thing is that with the real thing, you can actually create your own offspring. I'm thinking about the nitty gritty. With a real woman, you can create your own genetically modified offspring, right? And there are men out there who are real true McCoy men who like to take care of children, who are the fathers and the kings. And it comes out of that little pussy hole, okay? You know what I'm saying? You see how the naturality is there? But if they become, these sex robots become pregnant, or they can play basketball and video games, that will be a giant step up if they can do that. Artificially inseminate. Your seed gets into the robot android, and they create the baby. That would be fantastic, but I think that would be almost impossible to do. You understand what I'm saying? But what would the woman do, okay? So since the woman, they can adopt children, okay? And most women are not really prone to psychological connection to the child. They're really not, okay? It's a misfeed in their head. They're misfeed information. Most women don't have the education to be naturally connected to the child, not like the man, because the most of the time when a man is with the child, he is more connectedly bond with the child, not the woman, okay? And if you want to argue with me with that, that's fine, okay? Because I don't feel women are actually connected with any children, only through birth, okay? That's it. They don't have an emotional connection, a strong emotional connection. That's why they always say the fathers are the better parent, okay? Now, if you ever heard that the woman is the better parent, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. It's the fathers who are the better parents. The problem is that when the fathers disappear, that's because the mother has too much power in the courthouse. Okay, you understand that? You understand that? Now, okay, other than that, when I saw this video, what MGTOW did, okay, and I said, this is the future of MGTOW, I'm like, what is the future of women? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are they going to do? They going to get bigger dildos? I already fucked women with dildos and shit, so I'm like wondering how that's going to be. Okay, because I'm pretty sure that they're going to be like, they still want a man, and men will eventually still want a real biological woman, okay? So how is that going to work? If you have any questions, you put it down below. I'm just wondering I'm just curious about that shit. I'm just thinking, okay, if a man's going to most likely pay up to $10,000 for one of these sex toys, or probably $5,000, okay, they're going to try to make it cheap and efficient, okay, because it's mainly the men who are suffering, and so you got these women who are taking advantage of men, so they don't have to go to court. So that would be a good solution for wise men. So if you are a wise man, you got a lot of money, you might as well buy them up, snap them up. They sell like hotcakes, okay? And you know who got the most money and majority in the world. You know that. So if you got a little bit of money, you want to protect yourself from diseases, you don't have to snap them up, okay? You just use a dildo. It depends on you, okay? Because you ain't gonna have no money to buy one of these goddamn robots. You're not. These things look really pretty real, okay? But I didn't see the expressions in their face, and they look kind of creepy. They gotta get rid of that creepiness, make it more smoother, okay? This ain't no fucking video game. This ain't no video game, okay? This ain't no fucking video game, MGTOW. You might get electrocuted or some shit. It might break, okay? You know, the plastic might break, okay? I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna get me one, and then we're gonna share. We're gonna see what happens. If this robot expresses herself more than you going out the house. You going out the house, bitch, okay? And I think that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're planning on doing. They're gonna make it to it's customizable. That's crazy, okay? If they can be customizable with the emotion and expression and anticipation and pelvic muscle flexes and stuff like that, then they get the machine go. You be already busting a nut already. She got the snapback pussy. That's snapback robot pussy right there. You ain't got to worry about no diseases, right? I'm just wondering what's happening on the women's side. And I'm thinking like, okay, women can create their own robots too, but the men ain't gonna create shit for them. But you know how thoughtful men are. Men will try to create men androids to fuck their brains out, which they already fucked. And probably they might thrust too hard and bust their shit all open and shit. That'd be crazy. They get lawsuits and shit. That's crazy, wouldn't that be? You know, men can't be doing that. They can't really create things for women like that because they got the dildos. Let them control it themselves. Because you know how women will sue the fuck out of you, right? So I think these robots should be mainly used for men, okay? And men got to understand that this has to be a background so they won't get electrocuted when they stick that thing up in there, putting the lube up in there, and through the crevice, it creeps through the crevice or some shit, and then electrocute the shit like and you just stuck and shit, right? But I'll put it down in the description box. Watch the anime called Ergo Proxy, and click on the description and tell me what you think about it. Well, other than that, sex robots, it's goddamn, it's gonna happen, okay? But I think it's gonna be very expensive, okay? So peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. And remember, if you are that lonely, okay, and you gotta get a robot, then it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. This life is only temporary. It's only fleeting. Okay, y'all women already been using dildos and fucking too many dicks anyway, but now it's the men's time. They have their own little toys, okay? Toys that they can relate to, because most women are not very superior intellectually through their personalities when it comes to things what men like to do predominantly. Because you know men like to do far more things than women do, okay? So, that's all I wanted to say. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. This one's called Sex Robots, okay? Peace.